Malvern Manor in Malvern, Iowa. Malvern Manor, Iowa. Gentleman's hallway. Hallway.
We're touching that green light.
You number one.
Can you touch that red light again with the antenna?
Oh, hell.
Oh, man.
See. Welcome back to another episode of Paranormal Baddies. I was more taken back because we both did this. Why'd we do that? Welcome back to Paranormal Baddies. Today we are at the Malvern Manor in Malvern, Iowa.
The manor was the fourth building in town and was built in 1869 by a man whose spirit is now known as Captain Kohlers. Later in the 1950s, it was turned into a group home where it housed the elderly, mentally disabled, alcoholics, and even murderers. It was later closed down in 2005 as it didn't meet certain requirements for the state, and it's been closed ever since. This building is 10,000 square feet, and it has 3 levels for us to investigate. The first floor, the second floor, and the attic. The story of Gracie. She is the most notorious spirit here at the manor. She was diagnosed with multiple personality disorder, and she was known to have 13 documented personalities. One being a man with a low voice that would say, "The devil is coming to get me." So low, in fact, that the nurses used to think that a man snuck into her room. Susie was an adult woman but had the mind of an 8 to 9-year-old girl. She had the passion for coloring books and loves when people draw on them to keep her company. Rebecca has one of the more sad stories here at the manor. She was robbed off by her husband and dealt with the problems of abandonment issues. As being in her mid-30s, she had this idea in her head that she was no longer attractive. She started to constantly brush her hair in the mirror, but it turned to slowly pulling her hair out. And on top of that, her body didn't sit well with the meds she was taking, so she didn't eat, didn't drink, and slowly faded away. Another sad story here is Inez. She was a 12-year-old little girl that had a rough life, so rough in fact that she decided to take her own life by hanging herself in the closet with a jump rope. She did not die in the building, she died a couple blocks away. Shadow Man is one of the scarier aspects of the manor. It is known to be very aggressive in front of investigators, scaring them out of the manor. I'm not saying run, I'm saying 40 feet in less than a second. There was an old patient that used to run at nurses, and some say it could be the residual energy of him. Captain Kohlers was the reason for the manor. He was the one responsible for wanting it to be built in the first place. He's known to be very defensive when it comes to having random people walking around the manor. He's known to hit, push, and scratch people. Hank is a stereotypical old man. He dislikes women, kids, and people touching his things. He actually used to sit on the porch and throw rocks at kids. There's a spirit here that refers to itself as number 1. What tends to happen is when you come across this spirit, it will cut all contact with any other spirit you're communicating with and no longer have any sort of communication. The attic. No one is quite sure what took place in the attic, but people tend to feel nauseous and get sick when they visit the attic. According to one of our sources, there was a fire in the attic. It is known that if you bring either an alcoholic beverage, cigarettes, or playing cards, it is your peace offering to whatever resides in the attic.
To start the investigation out, Lydia and I are going to go into Rebecca's room, Gavin and Brenner are going to go up into the attic, and Blake is going to go into the Shadow Man's hallway. I have 3 trail cams out currently. Did you hear that? Thump. One is in the Shadow Man hallway, one is in Rebecca's room, and one is in Susie's room, and I told her that if she moves the ball in front of the camera, she gets to keep it. Other than that, I think we're ready to go.
Yeah.
Okay, so we just got over here, and the cat ball's going off. If you're here, can you set one of the motion censored lights off?
Oh, that's on cue. Is the same one then?
Yeah. 4.
Do we want to trade it with one of these to get the same spot?
If someone's down this hallway, can you touch that red light with the antenna?
It's pretty cute.
Can you do it again? Is that temp?
That is temp, yeah. Just flashing though.
It's cold in here. Why is the heat one going off? Can you step away?
That was like a... That's just the plastic, but that thump was...
Was that over there?
Yeah, that thump was behind us or upstairs.
Can you touch that red light again with the antenna? Holy crap.
That's crazy.
Here goes with that. God, look how bright that freaking EMF is.
That's kind of nice.
Can you make one of those balls roll at the end of the hallway? Just so you guys know, it's 5:30 in the afternoon. We started a little early today because we always do investigations really late at night, so we wanted to try doing some during the day. Can you step away? Can you set one of the cat balls off? That was in that room.
Yeah, it was. It's kind of weird that cable hasn't gone back off again though.
After we moved it.
Yeah.
And this one hasn't either.
It's like, it sounds like
Shuffling.
shuffling or dragging.
Can you step away? Please?
That's pretty wild.
Wait a minute. Thank you. That was awesome. Can you go up to that green light and get behind it? See if you can make it go up a couple colors? Can you touch that red light again with the antenna? That's so responsive. That has a brand new battery in it, by the way. Let go. We're gonna get food because we're starving. Food! So this is where Captain Kohler's is. What if we just did the hallway?
Yeah.
Captain Kohler's, are you up here?
The temperatures.
It's pretty hot up here.
Yeah.
If that's somebody, just to confirm, can you step away? What the weird thing was, downstairs it was chilly, and the heat gauge was going off, which is interesting.
No.
Can you move something? Roll a ball? Touch one of us? Can you step away, please?
It's so weird.
Such a weird noise.
Can you come touch this green light right here? Make it go up to yellow or orange.
Did it do it? Is that thing going off right
Yes.
now? I could see it from over here. That's
It went up to yellow.
Yeah.
damn.
Hope you can see that from the camera.
Where's the other one at? It's going off again.
Can you do it again? See if you can get both of these to go off. Can you step away? Can you come set this green light off again? If you need energy, feel free to use our devices.
Jesus.
That's such a weird one.
Can you get that to go to yellow? Can you get closer to that device? I can't believe that went off on cue. That's never done that before.
Mm-mm. That's fucking wild.
Can you go get closer to that? Can you make a noise somewhere? Alright, I'm gonna knock. Can you knock back and copy what I do? Can you get closer to that device? If you can get that to go to blue, we'll go back downstairs. You just have to get really close to the antenna. Can you knock?
Oh my goodness.
It must be really fucking hot.
I've never heard it like
Chirp.
chirp like that. That's crazy.
Susie, do you want me to put this device right here in the doorway so you can play with it while we talk to the other guys?
Is that 10
as Captain Kohlers.
Yeah.
It's not that warm up here.
No.
I'm comfortable in a sweatshirt. Can you step away? Should I send you that?
Maybe.
I mean, see if it does anything, I guess.
Seems louder than normal.
That's what I like.
For the temp, like.
Can you touch the antenna? Thank you.
Lydia's already scared. Why? Because there's a long dark hallway.
The laugh of just absolute defeat right after you said that. So, this is Shadow Man's hallway. This is where Blake will be. And we are going to be in Rebecca's room over here. And we do have our walkies. They are on, but we are not going to use them unless absolutely needed. Hi, Rebecca. My name's Brianna.
My name's Lydia.
And we're just going to ask you a few questions if that's okay. Now, if you come to this device over here, if you go to this side, it means red and no. If you go to this side, it's green and yes.
Yeah, so a lot of beer cans, cigarettes, playing cards. There's our Coors Light.
Rebecca, instead of turning that motion sensor light on, can you try turning that cat ball on right next to it? Or touching that green light? Thank you.
Ah, this one doesn't pick it up as well. Why, hello there.
Well, here we are in the attic for the start of our investigation. We have two mag lights set over there. We have the EMF here, and we have an EVP recorder. So we're going to try just asking some questions, see what we get.
Is there anybody up in this attic with us here?
If you're still here, can you set one of our devices off? You can pick whichever one you want.
It's kind of interesting is a lot of the places we've gone, the mag lights,
Go off a lot.
yeah, either unprovoked or kind of on command.
Mm-hmm.
But for them to just sit there doing nothing is kind of weird.
It is.
And basically how they work is they're set, it's a twist on, twist off. And so we set it like about right in the middle to where it's almost on, almost off. And so it's super sensitive to touch. If you kind of bump it or touch it, it'll turn on, kind of turn off. So that's how we kind of use it to get responses. Just like that. Maybe we gotta explain it.
Oh, we have a device here that you can talk to us through. Would you like to try that? Hair? Did you hear that?
At the Edinburgh, Blake and I found that a lot of times we ask it to do stuff with the flashlights,
Mm-hmm.
and it'd be delayed by a good
Like
amount.
30 seconds plus, yeah.
But
Can you try messing with the red flashlight now? Now that you've touched the blue one a little bit?
Rebecca, I know you had a really hard story. It was really hard to listen to. I'm really sorry you went through all of that. If you want, you can come touch my hair.
You have to turn it just a little bit more to get it to stay on. You can use some of our devices if you need more energy.
That's pretty solid on.
It is.
That's the brightest it ever went.
Yeah.
Who are we speaking to?
That was pretty good. That looks even better.
Yeah.
See anything cool yet?
Room checks. Bed checks. Bed checks. And these are locked, right?
Yeah.
Bed checks. Where's the tray?
It's weird that the REM pod went off.
Yeah, I mean, it hasn't really been going off at all until I started doing it. It was kind of interesting.
Let's try to set them up on the table with all this stuff.
Okay.
And then... How much like I did? Like I did. One of the... Now it's off. Oh wow. They are sensitive to touch though.
Yeah. I heard a noise right when we got up, but we were also making a lot.
That's true. Floorboards are kind of creaky.
Almost sounds like a woman's voice.
Oh, really?
I'm gonna test out the volume with my hat. Hang on. It's loud.
Are you going to run down the hall for us today? Maybe. Do you want the dots on or off? The little green dots.
Yes.
On? Okay. Is it easier for us to see with the green dots on?
Heads up.
I'm gonna be upset if they saw the Shadow Man and we did.
They are coming downstairs.
One.
Whole lot of nothing so far.
Man.
Yeah, that was it. Said heads up, and then you guys
Numbers.
started coming in, and then she said boys, and then you guys walked across the hallway. Are you number one runner?
Hardy.
The Hardy Boys?
You looked. Maybe.
You should come say hello if you're here.
Oh, that was like go in like a dark, deep voice.
Are you saying we should go? We should leave?
And
Should leave and?
what?
That's what I'm asking you.
And this
It's trolling me now.
game?
It's playing a game with you.
Told you. I'll play a game with you.
Nope.
Do you want to play hide and seek? What about?
I'm gonna go.
Don't do that. Stick around.
Fine.
Let's play tag.
That's real. Go on.
I think you should start as it, and you should touch Brianna since she can't move right now.
Mm-mm.
What?
Don't say that.
Why?
No. You cannot do that. Same guy.
I think they're talking shit about you. I
Leave.
hope so. Not until you tag me.
On purpose.
Yeah.
Private room. Go.
Is there a private room here?
I don't know, but you better
I guess they're all in there.
You better go to
What?
I guess.
Anything make sense?
Kinda.
Toward the end, maybe.
Him and Blake are arguing. Now he's gonna touch him in a private room.
Man, for as big as bad as everyone makes you seem, you ain't doing anything.
I don't know, it feels kind of good. Never played tag before.
We are in Inez's room. We have the REM pod and an EMF, and it is just Lydia and I. Everyone else is down in the Shadow Man hallway, I believe, or Rebecca's room. I can't quite remember, but we're gonna go and get started.
We're gonna start out here in Rebecca's room and then end up in the hallway looking for the Shadow Man. What time is it? 9? Just after 9?
9:30.
9:30?
Can you step away? Can you touch that green light right there?
Rebecca, are you in here with us right now?
Can you make it go to yellow like you did earlier?
Do you want to try touching any of the blue lights? Either of them?
We also have that green light there that if you go next to that, it will progressively go towards red. You can set that off to let us know you're here as well. We aren't here to hurt you. We just want to try to communicate.
To show that you're here with us, can you touch that red light with the antenna?
If you want us to continue talking to you, can you touch it again?
Inez, did you commit suicide or was it an accident? Can you back away, please?
If you want us to leave the room, touch the my right one, turn it red.
Can you get closer? If you get closer to that antenna, you can make that light go to yellow.
We also have a cat ball over there in front of the sink. If you make that move, it'll light up in a whole bunch of pretty colors. If you'd rather play with that.
Can you get closer to that antenna? Can you show us how strong you are?
There is a theory that if men come into Rebecca's room, she quits interacting with investigators. So
I know, we might go to Susie's room and say hi to her. Is that okay?
should we try the hallway?
Yeah.
Yeah, we can move it.
Alright.
Hi, Susie. Susie, would you like to come draw with me? Susie, what's your favorite color to draw with?
It is about 9:45. We weren't getting much in Rebecca's room, so we moved out into the hallway where the shadow figure is seen running. At the end we have the yes/no prism and an EMF and a bunch of motion lights. So hopefully something moves, we'll be able to see it.
Do you like pink? There you go.
Can you come out and say hi to us?
What's your favorite princess? Mine would probably be Cinderella. I like Cinderella a lot. What's yours? Belle. Belle? Mm-hmm. That's a good one too.
This used to be an old folks' home. Is there anybody here that shouldn't be?
So I was told there's a man out there that you get kind of scared of. Is it Captain Kohlers? Can you touch the REM pod for yes?
Alright. So we're just gonna sit here in complete darkness once the motion lights go off.
We're right outside your room now.
We hear you kind of like running and scaring people. If you want to try that on us, you can feel free. I don't think you'll really scare us, but you can try.
Susie, if you're here with us, can you touch that REM pod? Just to let us know? What color should her hair be, Susie? I'm thinking brunette.
It's weird how quiet everything is.
Yeah, none of the devices going off at all is kind of crazy.
Yeah.
Makes you wonder about the other places even more than.
Yeah.
Right. If there's this, like, especially like the yes no.
Mm-hmm.
What's his name anyway? He never have a name.
They don't know the name.
He's just the runner.
I feel like he called himself number 1
Oh,
or something like that.
He was
Really?
number one.
Yeah.
Is that what it was?
Yeah, 1.
Oh, that's what Bree was saying that.
Yeah.
Before you guys came up or after?
On the spirit box?
Yeah.
The Estes?
She was
Yeah,
saying
she's doing
one?
Estes. She's saying. Yeah.
I never heard that.
1.
But he
Yeah,
was
this-
called that.
Must have been before you guys walked up.
Well, I didn't know that that's what he was called.
I think so. From what
That's what, yeah, that sounds about right.
Are you number 1?
Oh,
Oh, man. How dark is it with no lights at all? Whoa.
Dark.
How would you even see a shadow figure?
You can't see anything.
Inez, if you're out in the hallway, you can come in here too. Come hang out with us. As long as Susie's okay with it. If Susie's not okay with it, you can't come in. Hey. Alright, I'm done with my drawing. Alright, it is 9:59 and we are in Hank's room. He does not like women in here, and he also doesn't like women touching his things or folding his clothes or trying on his clothes. Hank, if you're here, can you touch one of our devices? You know, you're my favorite spirit here because I heard you like to throw rocks at kids.
Is there anybody down there? It's too easy to stare down a dark hallway and see shadows.
Yeah.
Especially like a semi-dark hallway, like.
Yeah.
Hank, do you think you could come touch this green light right here? Can you get a little bit closer to that red light?
Just so you guys know, we're still in the same hallway. We're just in one of the adjoining rooms. Just down from Shadow Man's room here. Just think we get anything in here, so.
I'm just gonna help fold your clothes. Not gonna lie, Hank, this is a really comfy flannel. It's hard to have a sweatshirt on. Yeah. This is a really comfy flannel. I'm gonna go find me one of these after we're leaving here. Hank, if you want us to leave your room, can you touch one of our devices?
Kind of wondered, because like with the Sally house too, where we got like nothing, we followed somebody, like somebody was in there like the time before us.
Well, if you do need more energy, if you're pretty tired, you can use some of our devices to charge back up. You can drain the battery on one of the cameras if you want.
We are in the attic. It is 12:58 in the morning and we're just getting everything set up. All right, well, if you're up here, you want to touch one of our devices, let us know you're here.
If we hold hands and sing the song, we can summon Beelzebub.
Our cat just shows up. Senator, you want up here with us? Did the one up here have a name?
Not that anybody's known. I don't really know what this was used for before.
Yeah, I have no idea.
They believe
Especially
it was,
after the fire, 'cause it took everything with it.
well, they think it was used for more than just storage. They were talking about wallpaper, but I don't really see wallpaper.
Well, it had like finished, like, because like it has crowning around the window. It
Yeah.
has baseboards, like.
It has vents too. So.
Vents. And it was heated.
This was actually used for something.
Did you live up in this room?
We brought you a beer so that maybe you would talk to us a little bit more. Give us just a little bit of your time.
Seems like we've been followed around by
Whatever's causing the temp.
temperature. Yeah.
Yeah. Every room.
The
we go
temperature
to.
anomaly, like just.
That never goes off in other places. Maybe like once or twice, but not nearly the
Yeah.
amount
It's
it's
been
gone.
consistently going off,
It's
Yeah.
like just about the only thing that we've had.
which is really, and it's been really weird too.
Yeah.
Well, earlier, shit, it was so freaking high pitched.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was,
I can't get over that. That literally sounded like a fire alarm for a second.
Yeah, it was screaming.
Can you make a noise somewhere? Is that something that you're able to do?
Can you touch this green light over here? Make it go up to yellow or orange? As boring as these investigations are sometimes, I feel like it only just makes the ones that are good even more crazy.
It definitely validates some of the other ones.
Not even just validates, but like realizing how little these things actually go off.
Yeah.
Like when we go to the manor and it gets set off like every corner,
Yeah.
it's crazy.
Or things like the yes no that just sit there
Mm-hmm.
and just be blue.
Yeah.
Which, your house,
Yeah.
That was weird.
we need to
It was
go
going
back.
off a lot.
Looking back now, like that went off a lot.
Well, we thought it was the first time we had used
Yeah.
it. So we were like, okay, whatever, it probably goes off all the time. And like, as much as I want to take it apart and look at what's inside, I don't know, we've practiced so many investigations and it rarely goes off.
Mm-hmm.
So like, your house is fucking crazy.
Yeah.
I think still the most convinced I've ever been was at Brenner's house. Especially with what we've had since then.
Like the flashlights too, holy shit. Those were way too spot on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like sometimes those will sit there for minutes at a time, staying off.
Yeah.
Like they were staying off up here until Brenner explained to the camera how they worked, and then they started
Yeah.
going off.
If there's anybody here playing hide and seek with me earlier, I give up. You win.
It was a long time ago.
I just, yeah.
Maybe they're committed to the game.
There. That's the whole
It's
reason.
number one.
Yeah.
You're like, I won.
Number one, yes.
It'd be cool if we had enough response on the yes no prism. You could probably play blackjack with them.
Mm-hmm.
They're like, hit
You
or
wanna
not.
hit?
I thought that was the yes no prism
Yeah.
for a second. I was about to be like,
You want to play blackjack?
You gotta do more than temperature if you're gonna play cards with us.
did you guys move that?
What?
Or was it?
They moved a little bit, yeah.
It did?
On their own.
It is 1:33 in the morning. We are going back to Shadow Man's Hall.
We have both our
Cat ball.
That just go off.
You didn't hit it, did you? Not the cat ball, no. I was on this side. Also, we have both our cameras pointing down the hallway.
We do have both the cameras pointed down the hallway.
Seems quite redundant.
Can you set that cat ball off again, please? Can you walk? Make some footsteps? Before you set that temp off again, because I can see it blinking, can you turn that green light on? Alright, so we set out 2 of those flashlights. If you touch them, you'll be able to turn them on and off to answer our questions. Can you try it for me? If you need energy, feel free to use our devices. Can you grab that red light down there with the antenna? Can you bring it up to yellow?
side as the flashlight.
Just the same side.
Alright, we'll wait. If you want to go down to that REM pod with the red light and the antenna, go ahead and set it off, please.
Can you turn that on a little bit brighter and longer for us so we know it's you? That's what it did in the attic.
Yeah, full bright.
Mm-hmm.
Can you turn it off, please? Can you turn the red flashlight on now?
Also notice how the temp has not beeped while we've been down here.
Yeah, it started flashing, but it never like.
Yeah.
You know what I just noticed?
Hmm.
The wall right behind room 2 looks like a fucking dude standing there.
Like the little darker patches. Up
Yeah.
A little bit, I guess.
Even on the right side.
Yes.
A little bit, yeah.
Can you turn the other flashlight on for me?
Oh, so that is like so tripping me out right now.
Yeah.
Now that I see it.
Let me take that mixed with like the really dark chair in the middle.
Mm-hmm.
That could easily.
What would you say to like putting all the electronic stuff away and having like just a flashlight and just seeing if we see something or hear something?
Like,
Just chilling.
Yeah.
just a
Just
flashlight?
Yeah.
I'm done.
Speaking of just a
Yeah.
flashlight?
Maybe not right now, but like at some point.
Yeah.
We can do it now.
Yeah. I mean, just out of curiosity.
Yeah.
Just turn every device off, basically.
Yeah.
Alright, well, we're gonna tune your guys off for about 5 minutes.
Trust me, I'm good at turning people off.
It's 2:57 right now. We are headed to the shadow hallway. We did end up walking around for about 30 minutes, but we didn't get anything without cameras or any of the equipment, so we're gonna pull the equipment back out.
Those lights are bright.
That's too close to another thing.
Have we been in this
Huh?
room? Door thing?
2:58.
It's like the second the clock strikes 3, Shadow Man comes running.
That'd be insane.
3 a.m.
Capture. It beeped, right?
It did.
Can you roll the ball now?
How would that be warm?
No. It's pretty chilly down here.
Yeah.
It's been doing that like all day though. It's just getting really hot.
I know.
And then
Upstairs, it was fucking crazy.
Is there anyone down here with us? Can you make any of those devices go off?
We have 3 cat balls, 3 motion censored lights, 2 green lights. If you go up to them, you can get them to go to a lighter shade of green or yellow, orange or red. Those 2 blinking blue lights, one side's green, one side's red. Green is yes, red is no. And then we have that red light with the antenna. If you go and touch that, it'll light up into a whole bunch of pretty colors.
Kind of weird.
Yeah. Can you get a little closer to that red light back there? It's like it's testing out the equipment.
Mm-hmm. You should turn a cat ball on.
That's the higher pitch, isn't it?
A little
Yeah.
bit, but not quite the
Yeah.
highest one. Can you go to that really bright green light right there? And touch the back of the device? Huh?
You guys hear that?
I did not know.
Pretty sure it came from that room. But it's like the third time I've heard something like that, so.
Can you make a loud noise anywhere around us? Footsteps or knocking or something?
That was like,
Was that from there?
I think it's this radio.
Pretty sure
You
it's that.
guys heard something like that? Do we want to stick a device in there? Can you let us know what room you're in? If you're in the hallway there, can you get a little bit closer to that light for us? Just a little bit more?
Can you knock twice if you're in room 5?
If you're in room 5, can you turn that green light on from those 2 blue lights? I heard that. Is there any moving?
What's in that room? Should we put a device in there?
I mean, Prism or the REM pod in there?
I put the REM pod in there.
Let's put the run pod in there.
We don't have a night vision camera, do we?
I can go get one real quick.
What are you doing?
Get the
Night
third
vision.
camera. Is that? No. Oh.
If you're in this room, can you get close to that red light?
Is there anyone in this room for this?
It's green.
Green on the...
Was that answering my question I asked on you?
Just to confirm, can you touch that red light on the table for yes?
Can you give us another noise so we can come find you?
So one of the things about this house is like people consistently say that it's like cat and mouse.
That's what I was kind of going for with the...
Yeah. So it might be done here, but maybe we go somewhere else and it's
Yeah.
not. Like typically if hear something in one area and you go over there,
And we go
it's
somewhere
gonna
else.
go somewhere else.
I'll say we haven't heard a sound noise from that room now.
Yeah.
Let's put the REM pod on the chair. We'll leave Rebecca alone. This corner.
Is there anybody down on this side of the hall? Yeah, I heard it too. Down, I can't tell if it was like to the left.
What was it?
Just like a click.
Oh, it sounded just like the devices from that one room.
Take a look at it.
Here we are in the entryway, trying to chase around the odd sound or two. Mildly disappointing night so far, for me personally. There's a lot of hype surrounding this place, and there's been very little activity, which could be a lot of things, but namely, my freaking ass is too big for this chair. I suppose I'll just wander down here.
Man, I hope a 7-foot tall man doesn't come running down the hallway.
That would be surely terrifying.
I would probably actually shit my pants.
Final round.
Oh yeah.
Final round. Everyone up.
Come on out. You gotta get out of here. Gotta check the rooms, gotta check on your beds. Hurry up. Gotta check the rooms.
Sleep time.
There, right at the end of the hallway.
Keep Josh out when he gets back.
Yeah.
Thank you guys so much for watching. We have to listen for EVPs before we can decide if this was a disappointing video or not. So we will get back to you on that one with an update when I go to do all the footage. Other than that, make sure you guys like and subscribe and follow along for the journey. Peace.
She's
Yeah, that's penis.
Yep.
bell over there.
Here, move your light.
Is that a fire alarm?
It's gotta be.
Yours is bigger. Yes.
Oh, scary man. Come and get me. Ah.
He just weak one up, wall one. Is that how he gets his speed?
Hey, Brian. Hold this for a second. I need to go use the little boy's room.
And that was the last time we ever saw it.
You know what cracks me up every time you rip ass? The sound afterwards.
It's a rolly.
With the
RC controller.
Yeah, with the controller.
I had some of these blue ones that you could put like water-powered trains on.
Do you know what I had when I was really young? It was like this size of a table.
These existed back then?
Yeah. But I don't have to million one.
What was that?
Oh, there's a warm sensation running down my leg. Oh God!
And input clip from South Park.
Something hot and warm is coming out the back of my pants now. Oh, it smells!
That's such a
Hey, Yeah, he did.
Yeah, maybe you're not.
Sorry, I burned Gavin. Set off the temperature.
Sorry.
Boom, roasted.
Hold on. We're doing that.
Oh my god, Gavin, is this you as a baby?
No.
That's me now.
Oh my god, look how much hair you used to have.
But only in the front.
Only in the front.
It just migrated. Never had a full head of hair. Just.
Parts of it at a time.
Damn, you just murdered me. And then kicked me.
How's that?
That was good. Really loud.
Really?
Yeah. Like if that actually happened, you wouldn't miss it.
It was pretty good. Lydia acted like she was terrified. I'm gonna use it as a teaser.
Oh yeah.
Girls gotta do what girls gotta do, you know?
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with using stuff like that as a teaser. Teasing's okay.
What? I thought I heard a disembodied voice. It's just Balake.
It would have been really funny if they didn't respond to what you said.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll have to like sit crisscross. Anal sauce.
Crisscross what sauce?
How do you feel about tonight's events?
It's been pretty quiet, but you know, I think in the next hour or so, we'll really come back and make a great return on this. I thank our sponsors, Ghosts and Ghouls and all things spooky.